welcome to PNC News. My name is Leslie Faircaker and I'm back like not your father. I'm back like load shedding. Sorry I was gone so long. I was seeking refugee status, but I'm the wrong color. So I learned Afrikaans in school for nothing. Donald gee my 'n kans. Afrikaans. In today's news, just like me, load shedding is back. Hello darkness, my old friend. Minister of Electricity Ramaphosa has assured the nation the electricity supply will stabilize by the end of the week. Hashtag believe him. Load shedding is like an inconsistent father. Just when you're done with him, he shows up at your stoop. You better have a generator. He'll come back in stage 3 and next morning he's stage 6. You're like, Papa's a push. I'm the child. Why should I have to deal with your inconsistent schedule? Who switched the lights off? And in other news, ANELE daughter was threatened with rape by an Uber driver. No stars for him. Her Uber driver was upset that she picked the don't talk option. He said in his country, they would rape you to teach you a lesson. This is a ridiculous education system. And I know ridiculous because our pass mark is 30%. I don't know which African country this is, but I suspect it's Benin. But my African brother, keep your Ben out.
Say it again. I'm recording him on purpose. I'm recording you on purpose. You threatened me the whole way home. Yeah. Go. Got your license plate, motherfucker.
Uber South Africa responded with their standard copy and paste response. We're sorry to hear about us. Kindly provide with the phone number. Appreciate your understanding.
I'm recording him on purpose. I'm recording you on purpose. Threatened me the whole way home. Yeah.
From the period 1st October to 31st December 2024, 11,803 rape cases and 2,188 sexual assault cases were recorded in South Africa. Hey, people are forcing. Please, guys, take off your rapist shoes. Let go of your Air Force Ones. May the force be without you. I'm done now. I don't want to force things. I know I sound like all Force One. I swear. That's it from us at PNC News this week. My name is Leslie Faircaker. See you next week, same time, same green screen. Fuck Michael Owen.
Okay, I'm here. See you when I get home.
No, bro, but we need to talk.
Okay, Phineas, what's wrong?
I feel like you don't see me as a person.
I see you as a chair?
But no.
What can I see you as?
No, but you know what? And always, it's all about sevens work.
But I'm the one who works, Phineas. What else is supposed to
But I'm driving you to work.
Phineas.
You don't call this work.
Phineas, I'm starting my day off on a bad note.
Eh?
I'll see you when I'm... You know what? I'll see you when
And I told you can't wear like that to work.
What am I wearing?
No.
It's 84 degrees. I'm wearing a jersey.
But look at them.
Phineas, bye-bye.
I'm thinking maybe on this day.
Oh, cutie Patrudy.
Isaac.
Cutie, the one and only.
Oh no, stop it.
Look, why are you looking so lovely on a Monday, Namara?
Oh, you know what? I'll believe you when I have my coffee. I'm just gonna go make some coffee.
Oh, no. I made you a coffee.
Oh, but Isaac.
Aye, Prudy man.
Okay.
Morning. Good.
Hey.
Oh, if it isn't my favorite employee. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, boss man. How are you?
And I can see, look now, your stats are up, everything is up. I feel like you are ready for your next promotion.
I just got a promotion.
No, but you deserve it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Prudy. Hey, man.
Sweetie, how are you?
You're looking a bit tense, eh?
I am actually.
Wait.
It's just a bit here and here.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
Got you. I know.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm taking masseuse classes, you know.
Oh my
so
goodness.
That I can be hands-on.
Oh, you're really getting in there.
I know.
Oh.
Like, you're so tall. Let me just... So tense.
Oh.
Just loosen up a little.
Oh my.
Relax.
Okay.
Girl. Prudy, you work so hard.
I do.
I know.
I know.
Who looks after you?
Phineas. But does he?
I don't know. You know what? You can join me later for a full body. Okay.
What's wrong?
Oh no, I just yoga and whatnot. It's my ankle and my shoulder.
Looking like this would be very tense.
Ow! Oh!
Oh, yes.
Yes! Oh! Ooh.
The ankle.
It is.
Too much pressure. You mustn't do that. Not too hard, man.
Oh no, I do.
No, man. And it looks like you had a stressful morning.
Well.
Hi. You mustn't do that. You're the crown of this office here.
Oh wow.
This office is nothing without you.
Yo, thank you.
I'm watching.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh.
No, so I'm telling you, I actually need
Where are the cups?
No. I've got that for you, madam. You are parched. Are you not parched?
Oh, I quite am. Thank you.
Oh, please. Anything for you. It's a hot day outside.
It is.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
Thank you, a whole jug. Thank you so much.
Anything for you.
Hey, get back to work. It's your prudence here. Sorry, garnish.
Hey, Prudy, you know, I know it's the time of the day. You have worked so hard. I don't want you to work any further. You are a star employee. I've arranged like a spirit tunnel for you. So, yeah, just pack up and I think you can just close this.
Oh,
it's fine. You've worked enough for today.
It's only been an hour.
I know, but you are an amazing hour that you've given us. So, let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Hey, Prudy in the rest. Hey, Prudy is the best. Hey, get out in the rest. Hey, bye, Prudy. Bye, Prudy.
We miss you.
Baby, I just dropped you now. And then I get a call. And why is your boss calling me? Why are you not for I must come pick you
I
up?
don't have airtime. I don't have data.
But Pelanami as I have a life. And I feel like you don't respect that.
Phineas, what are you
I
doing?
wanted to sleep, but now I can't because
Phineas, it's been 1 hour. I've been at work for 1 hour.
who works for an hour? That's my problem. 1 hour at work.
Let's go home.
Aye, Prodi, no. Like as in, I'll drive.
Yeah, I'm definitely drive.
Yeah, please.
It's really not that bad.
Hey, this morning I did a fast run.
It's like a massage.
You know when you run so fast,
No,
like
it's
people
not.
do this, like they say, God. That's running. All right, cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese babies. Welcome to a very different episode of PNC. People need comedy. Left out the in there. Guys, before we get started, you're probably wondering why is this Japanese flag have such a small dot? Well, whoa, this is not a Japanese flag. Before we even get started, I want you to know, if you see the wide shot, you'll see that Tsitsi and I look like we are charging our phones, but we are not. We are actually strapped up to period simulation machinery. So today's episode is dedicated to a beautiful movement called Dads for Pads, which we'll talk about. We haven't started the simulation yet, so I'm going to introduce everybody. And then...
No, we've started. I feel it.
Oh, is yours on?
Yeah. My period is going.
Cheese babies! Introducing the man who has just started enjoying his first period. Please put your digital hands together. Help us welcome a man whose hairline gave up on him before his 30s. The one, the only, Tsitsi, Chiumya, the barbaric. You are dressed like a fresh sanitary towel. All right, and in the middle, not strapped up to a machine because she's an expert in this category. Ladies and gentlemen, a lady whose head is shaped like a mango pip after it's been eaten. Please put your digital hands together. Make some noise. Give it up for the one and only Farieda. Verify the feast. Hey!
And fish mango.
Mango, fish mango.
That one that doesn't have strings.
There's the end. Moma Munyile.
That's the last part.
That's okay. That is okay.
The mango groove.
The mango that didn't make it to be an archer. That's
Talking about Archer, a man who has added more flavor to his life right now, formerly known as Chandre van Wyk. Ladies and gentlemen, not strapped up to a period simulation machine today, by the way, because Chandre has done this before while doing a stand-up set.
Hectic.
Yes. A legend in the period game. Chandre van Wyk, formerly known, now Abraham. And strapped up for the very first time to the period simulator. Thabiso, Mhlongo. Thabiso, how's your flow going there, my brother?
It's flowing. It's flowing.
It doesn't sound like
It's flowing.
Tough to think.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
No, it's still early days.
So just so everyone's aware.
Not so much.
This flag is for when we give up. So everyone has a white flag. So when you raise this flag, you are throwing in the towel. You're basically saying, these cramps are killing me.
Are you okay?
It's killing me, man. I mean, not that I'm it's just I ate a pie this morning, so it's like activating my power.
Welcome.
Zero is off. You're introducing a man whose hairline has boundaries. Finishes here, the skin starts here. Like,
Things
I
are
can
bad.
see where your hair starts.
Because I have hair.
Yo.
But I can see you omitted that thing.
In English, it's called the bum of the snake.
Wow.
You can translate that into the neck.
Hey.
I'm sweating.
You are.
What does
Tsitsi for our viewers? Like,
imagine it, and I have to wash dishes like this
Yes.
and cook for you.
Yes.
Never.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Explain to the viewers, like, how are you really feeling? Like, what's the
What do you
experience
mean,
like?
bro?
How do you describe the pain?
It's uncomfortable, first of all. My body's, my muscles are pulling like
Where?
stuff.
From where? Like in your abdomen?
From the abdomen.
Like, now if it, I don't know. I don't know, but this area is not nice.
Okay, so your lower abdomen.
You need
How
my
do you
back.
feel?
My back, bro. Yeah, mine is hitting by the back.
How does that feel? What does it feel like? What does that pain feel like?
It feels like someone is throwing daggers in my back.
Accurate.
It's like they don't want to murder me, but they are killing me.
Yes.
Does it feel like you have a zama?
No, Zamas go far. And they don't come back, eh?
So it's a South African one.
Yeah.
They spend 6 months down there. No, this is a South African one. This is a minor. This one goes and comes back.
No, it's not a gold digger.
Yeah. Not looking for much.
This one is digging for roots.
Tell us.
All right.
Tell us.
On behalf of us,
Thank you.
I just want to apologize
It's okay.
for the days we're like, get it together, man.
Thank you.
Come on, Farieda.
Bro, you can't be in a good mood on this thing.
I
No
mean,
ways.
imagine the duality of back pain, forward pain, and then nausea. And then you have Mpho asking you, hey, baby, what's for dinner? While you're fighting for your life. Literally.
This is why they made the air fryer.
Yes.
You're right. The air fryer is for lazy ones. Yo.
No.
Lazy ladies. You like, yo.
Yes.
And you remember the air fryer was 6,000 when it came out. No, then
Yeah,
now it's
1.3. Yeah,
Now it's 1,000.
Amarnaja lighty one more.
I also don't think we are at the lowest one.
No, what setting is it on? 8. 8 out of 50.
8 out of 50.
So if you're struggling
who
with
got the
8,
50? Oh, Pop's got the 50. All right, so we'll see maximum on this episode?
perhaps
Yes, I think we should.
he's not okay.
Guys, okay, let's talk. Wait, let's talk about what Dads for Pads is actually about, right?
Can I
jump in, Chandra?
Can I jump in? All right,
because you can. I mean,
we don't want it to be interrupted by.
You are not plugged in.
Yeah.
You are currently load shedding.
So, guys, Dads for Pads is a bold and necessary movement to redefine fatherhood by encouraging dads to be actively involved in their daughters' menstrual health. This campaign challenges societal norms, dismantles the stigma around menstruation, and normalizes open conversations between fathers and their children. By making menstrual health an inclusive conversation, we aim to create a culture where fathers play an equal role in supporting their daughters, whether through education or tangible action. Dads for Pads is a bold call for men to step up, because nothing says that you care about the woman in your life by providing and just helping those conversations, especially with other men.
Yes.
They heard nothing.
No, men need to step up.
They heard nothing.
And that's what we're doing today. We're stepping up.
Yes.
You understand?
And it's
Especially
also
for you,
stepping-
you have a daughter, and I know for men, myself as well, it's a difficult conversation to have, because as men normally we just like, hey, that's a conversation for your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to know, like, when did the uncomfortability around periods kind of start? Like, why as men are we uncomfortable about that particular topic? You know, it's not the birds and the bees.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is something that's gonna happen to every single woman in our lives, right? It happens with the partners that we have. So I don't know why sometimes, because I remember my wife, the first time I went to go buy pads for years ago, she was like, "Are you sure you'll be able to buy for?" And I was like, "But I'm just kidding, but they're not for me."
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Today, I think I might need.
You might just need one.
I might need.
And a night one.
But they're not for me, right?
Yes.
But so I don't understand where this shyness or this like us being. I don't know if the lack of a better term is put off by the thing. As men, I feel like this is the one thing we should be supporting our counterparts with, and as a dad as well. Like, it's the one thing I dreaded. And in retrospect, I'm like, why? You know, so I prepared a little box set for my daughter.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and when it happened, I was so emotional. And her mom was emotional. And she was like, why are you two so emotional? We were also planning a pee party, and that got shut down. We had everything planned out, the red balloons.
Oh, cute, man.
We're going to have red snacks. And but it was my way of showing her, like we support you, and what you're going through is normal.
Yes.
But to her, it was just like, yeah, it is normal. So why
Make it a thing,
don't make it a thing.
Because it's a cultural thing. I mean, I also found in Sri Lanka, they actually have called like a period party. I don't know what the real name is, but when a girl gets a period, the guys actually organize, the father organize like a party for her to be like, yo, you're going into womanhood. This is your first step. Kind of like preparing her for the journey. So I really think it's a cultural thing. With us, I know, as Tsitsi always says, like when you meet outwardly straight, a gay person, and then other gents want to be ultimately straight. And I think that's kind of like our culture, you know? Like, oh, I'm a man's man. You know, when guys say that, oh, when are the days of the man's man? Not understanding that you are living in a society with women. And those are kind of like, those are the people that make more people.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to be part of the problem. I want to
Talk to
admit
us.
now.
No, tell us.
Tell us.
You didn't understand.
In grade 7, you know, there was You know, obviously I didn't have information about the stuff, but I was a naughty child, you know. That's the disclaimer. So
It's about to get dark.
Ka utswa pet ka kenya mo underpelling. Ke ra ke bathroom during class ke itlang absorber.
Oh my god.
Kanti pet ya tlala. Next thing I know. Sorry, I was predicting your story. What?
So that's what you think of me.
You used it as a napkin.
No. There was this girl in class.
Yes.
And she, you know, just got her...
Say it. It's okay
to say. She got a period.
There we go.
Actually, I don't know if she got... I don't know. She had pads in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I found the pads because all our bags were in one place.
Yeah. Imagine you look at meeting, would it's empty. And you must present.
Yeah. The curation. Stay with me, Mike.
So,
as we
curate.
So that girl, then I took the pads out of her bag and I was parading them around the class.
Oh
my gosh.
You're horrible.
It was fun.
You're
at the time,
horrible.
bro. Remember also, this was before cancel culture.
Also, remember this was Limpopo.
Yes, you're right.
So I was like, and then she cried. You know, I even remember her name, Matlats, and I'm really sorry for that. But
24 years.
Yeah, I made her cry because of that. So, and I remember the idea, like, because when you're asking all these things and you're saying, like, what is the idea? Why people don't, you know, why they shun upon periods and stuff like that. And I remember at that time, there was this stigma around, like, around my...
Ooh, drink some water. Drink some water.
Yo, show me. Are you feeling the same thing?
That's it. Keep concentrating.
This looks like when you're
trying to
constipated.
climatize to it as we speak.
Do you think
it's
worse for us because we've got extra stuffs?
No.
that one.
No, that should help.
So you're saying
got
that this
extra
is...
stuffs.
Are you sorry for it? Are you saying that this is shaking your tree?
Everything is shaking, my brother.
The pine cones on the floor.
The jingle balls.
They are shingling at the ankles.
Farieda.
Hello.
As a veteran.
Yes.
Talk to us. What with your dad?
Yes.
How did this conversation go?
So I started my menstrual cycle pretty early. I was like 9. I think it was 9.
9?
Yes. And
that's very early.
Very, very early, but it's not uncommon.
Okay, yes.
So my mom was around at the time, so I didn't have to worry about that. It was when my mom passed. And then I had to ask my dad for pads. I said, Daddy, please can you go to Checkers for me and get me pads? Your pads, sent him into pads. What, the kitchen pads or what? No, I said, no, I need like menstrual pad for the period. And I said, yes. He said, you know what, mommy? I want to be honest with you. Where is your sister? And that was the end. But he wasn't unsupportive. Anytime I was in pain, he was like, can I get you pain medication? Do you need money to get pads? I'll send someone to get them for you. Because he wasn't that kind of guy. He was always supportive, but he just felt like a bit flustered going into the pad section because there's so many. And he just didn't know which one to get. So it's like you and then you get the name and then he's like, there's a turquoise color here. You said you want what? Mommy, they don't have, they say it's anytime, it's not always. What? So yeah, but I mean, I think we destigmatized it in my house because there were so many girls. It was my sister and I. So it had to become a norm.
But that's what I was talking about with the whole thing of like, why is it such a taboo thing? You know, like why do we feel weird about it?
I don't know.
And I feel like, you know, even in that situation, yes, when we get in there, we don't know what we're doing. Yes. And it's okay, you know, that's why there's other assistants, that's why there's other ladies, we have phones. Because you get in the aisle, all you got sent was pads. That's all you know. You get into the aisle, it is variety. It's like you're buying wine.
Bro, some of them have wings.
Yeah, some of them have wings. Others,
some have
strings. Others are long, others are short.
And now when you're buying for your person, you have to remember what you saw.
Yes.
No, it's not even because
to match.
It's not what to buy. Remember what you saw, because you can't see what they look like on the inside.
Yes.
You have to know the functionality and what they use them for, and which time frame they're in. Is it a heavy flow one? I think I'm heavy flowing right now. Are you heavy flowing?
Is it day one or day two?
I'm on 40
I really...
now. 11!
You just moved up.
Wait, this is not the ultimate power.
No, this is just the beginning.
It's even on my thigh now.
Can I give you a did you know? Do you know that some women experience pre-period pains?
Yes.
So this could be the intensity level of a pre-period pain before you get your period.
Oh.
So days leading up to your period, you could feel cramps, discomfort. You can even have symptoms of spotting.
But when you check this,
you could spot. So that kind of gives you an indication of how far you are or how far you be going into your period.
Can I just play devil's advocate?
Yes.
I chose the right part.
Thank you.
Going up for everyone. It was Tsitsi who said that.
It's going up for Tsitsi alone. Don't forget, we have women controlling our period.
Show me.
You know what I think we should do, no? And especially because this campaign is so it's so amazing for men to just get into the conversation of these things. But I really think that we should actually use consumerism to drive this thing. You know what I'm saying? If we can have a day for periods and kind of develop that same relationship the Sri Lankan men have with their daughters and kind of have a day where we do the same thing and let consumerism do that for us. I mean, if we can do it for Valentine's Day, we can do it for have a period day.
Yeah, once a month.
And same colors.
Same colors. All of us are in red.
Then one day,
no, I could have said Valentine's Day.
Then years later, someone will say, I remember that bloody day.
We were drinking Bloody Marys.
Okay, but now I have a question. Because we're feeling what we're feeling.
Yes.
It's an Akai hot water bottle.
So the hot water bottle acts like a muscle relaxer.
Yes.
So your cramps are your muscles contracting because it's making space for the dead egg to exit.
I see what you did there. Exit.
That was a good one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
After bloody Matthew, do you have a hot water bottle here?
Yeah, please. Preferably sunny side up.
Get that. Untense the muscles.
Yeah, so it kind of relaxes. It doesn't untense. It doesn't stop the pain. It just makes it bearable. So there's some women who aren't. There are women who experience such bad period pains that it induces vomiting, upset stomach. Dysmenorrhea is what it's called.
Dysmenorrhea?
Yes.
So I don't know. It sounds like something I want to.
Yeah, it sounds
cool.
itchy.
And that's why.
Dysmenorrhea.
Yes, and that's why we have 9 out of 9.
Okay, I got dysmenorrhea.
And that's why 9 out of 10 girls can't make it to school because they don't have pads. 1, 2, they don't have painkillers. Because that's the stuff that it either it works for you or it makes you drowsy. You cannot function.
Yes, and that's the reason why we're doing this campaign is to let there be access to sensitive pads. Because for is it 6 million or
7
million girls miss school because of their period because they don't have access to sanitary pads, which is ridiculous.
Besides having to deal with the pain, right? It's also not having the proper sanitary equipment, to go to school. When you realize what some girls actually have to use.
It's horrible. toilet paper, cotton, newspaper, socks, old t-shirts.
Toilet paper, I can imagine that's the worst. Because
Yeah.
I diarrhea. You know, I had diarrhea this one time. No, serious. This is a very true story. No. But diarrhea it increases your numbers.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So, pops for you that has a daughter, Nick.
I can't.
Could you now relate to the pain that she feels on a monthly basis?
I can't.
I can relate to both. Both my wife, both my daughter. Actually, let me add a third. And Farieda.
Oh, Batu.
Farieda, I'd like to apologize.
It's okay.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yo, can I apologize as well? I just want to apologize.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're letting us breathe, Nani.
They're apologizing.
not me.
No, it doesn't stay like on for the whole day.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
Wait, finish your diarrhea story because I want to answer Chandra.
Yes.
so, and I get diarrhea.
Yeah.
So then you have to go to the toilet a lot.
Yes.
And when you wipe with the
Yeah.
toilet paper,
During diarrhea, it becomes sore.
yeah, you know.
Because you're chafing your bum.
But that's why you must put Vaseline.
You anyway.
So yeah, I was wiping my member, too many times.
Oh,
After
yeah.
a while, so I'm thinking now, if you're doing that, if you're on, you're doing that with a with a pad, it can damage, Yeah.
Particles.
What?
I hear what you're saying.
What? She hears what I'm saying. I don't need you guys. She hears me. She hears me.
May I just
Yours jumping now.
wait? I feel like
Now it's doing like I don't know which muscle to trust. 'Cause when I say I block the back and the back, it hits me in front.
Yeah.
Hey, Piroti is smart. It's a smart Pirot.
Pops?
So Andre.
Yes.
But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Farieda,
Yes.
and you can.
Yes.
I'm saying that. Imagine when you are wiping with the toilet paper.
Yes.
That's the importance of a pad, because when you wipe with the toilet paper, it damages you. Toilet paper damages your skin.
Yes.
So if imagine you're going through your period and you have to wipe for a couple of days with a toilet paper all the time, at some point it will cause some sort of a damage.
Yes.
And you don't know, and that's not a place where you want damage,
True.
Yeah.
Thank you for that very valid point.
I
Chandra.
think, sorry.
Yo, this thing doesn't stop,
Chandra.
bruh.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
So I think I kind of get what the women in my life go through. And I think more than anything, being tortured by Constance here has...
Is your name Constance?
It is for now, because she's consistent.
Don't call me names. It hits my period, bruh.
It's my period.
Oskoni has sort of given me an insight into what it feels like, right? And I think most of the times, the reason why we don't get involved in something is because we don't know how to empathize, right? And I believe if we're part of a movement that's ultimate goal is to get a petition signed so we can end period poverty, then I think conversations need to be had as men, right? In various spaces. And when we have these conversations, Sean, now I see why you get emotional. It's not you wanting to cry. It's the thing. It pulls you.
It does.
You understand? Chandra, I love you, dog. But understand why the need for us as men to have these conversations, right, is so that we can have them in various spaces. And I feel like this is how we should be having them. We should get strapped in, and Constance and Trifina and Petunia should be there as well.
Yes.
And they must just jack them up. Imagine the cabinet having this meeting.
Yes. Sir.
Imagine Gayton, Uncle Cyril. Imagine all the Guayada.
Your stomach will come down a few inches.
Those guys.
actually using muscles.
Those guys look so unhealthy. I think they live in these kinds of pains. I think they're used to having this kind of pain. I want to give a score now. It's very heartburn, yeah, the back.
Bring my stomach from the car.
Bro. But imagine heroes, bro. They've got pains, bro.
Yeah,
But imagine having a conversation like that. Imagine having that conversation in a boardroom where we're having this with this chat and people are strapped in at a braai, at a gathering, at a car wash, at a chisanyama. Just as men, so we can start having these conversations. But just so we can also start empathizing, bro. Like there's nothing like feeling what I'm feeling right now, and I know people might think we're exaggerating.
It's painful.
We're not, bro. It comes, it goes, and then it shoots like it jolts. It's like a.
Can I just interrupt you there?
Get in
There's
there.
a special guest when it comes to periods. There's a pain that permeates your bum, and it hits at the top. That it goes like
The coccyx.
the coccyx.
Coccyx.
It's a bone. The coccyx. There's no master pronunciation, my brother.
No, but I'm saying what you said means something completely different.
So sometimes the pain travels from your abdomen to the back inside your bum.
Yes.
Right? And that pain is worse than the period itself. Because it shoots. It's like a sharp needle. So at that point, you cannot move, can't speak. You are disabled for a couple of seconds. Here we are. Example, exhibit.
My soul.
And in this position, these knees are about to touch in any second now.
Yo, and I know that Gene wasn't a tight fit when he started.
So imagine having to navigate life in
Not
this
nice.
for 5 to 7 days every month.
That's
But Fitumara, you know what? Nah? Why do you have to go through pains and stuff like just to empathize? Why don't we just empathize?
Oh, yeah.
Why can't we just say understand?
Yeah, why don't we, as gents, why don't we just make sure that everybody has pets and everyone is normal?
So you understand the
But this
intensity
thing
of
is
it.
hitting you.
and that's what we are here for. So
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, bruh, if every brewer can be touched to this thing,
Yes.
this wouldn't be an argument.
Yes.
This thing is not nice.
Yes.
And we should like, I don't want to be the Messiah. Now I'm a superhero for everybody. I'm going through it for you, gents. Because I know I got the pants for come on, my feet. Some more I got the pants, man.
No, for real.
That is the thing there.
So we asking our cheese gang, please, for the gents especially.
Yes.
Go to this website and advocate. This is going to help menstrual health with education and most importantly, resources. So all you have to do is we just need you to sign this petition. You just put your name down. It will go so far. So the website that you want to go to, and we're going to put it on the screen, is www.qrate. That's QRATE.org.za/dads for pads.
Yes, sir.
Go to that website, sign the petition, and let's help our women.
Yes. Or follow them on
Period.
Or follow Dads for Pads on all social media.
Yes.
Dads for Pads.
Yes.
Please,
On
Majika,
Facebook, Instagram.
let us make sure that it's a human need. This is a need.
This
man.
is
Like,
a human right.
It's a human right, man. Like, everybody has the right
in
to
schools,
decency.
man.
I think so too.
I think when boys turn 13, there must be a class
On this machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
LO. LO.
There we
Dads
go.
for pads must come in. LO. All the boys, one room.
And the girls must be there as well.
Shap mo 16.
Yeah.
I'm on 16 now, ne? 17.
And then as we close this segment, can we have full power on all the gents sitting
Please,
here,
thank
just
you.
so that they can know that.
Wait, can I suggest? Wait,
He's a man.
Why must
This one
society
is
think
15, eh?
this guy?
Oh, 17. Okay, man. Wow.
13.
Dog, I'm on 17.
No, brother, it's for the body weight. It's a maga body weight. Some maga body
Can you
weight.
do that to just close out
Wait,
the...
no,
that's the last one.
no.
You must just do it, and it's gonna be done.
Yes,
Just
it's
do
going to
it.
be quick.
Just do it, guys. Come on the count of
How
three.
much is number full?
1, 2, 3.
let's go. Full power.
Don't.
No, I can't.
Guys, I can't do this.
If you wave your flag, you're gay.
Today.
If you wave your flag, you are gay.
Oh, come on, nigga, stop it.
Mine doesn't work anymore.
He's so scared. Men are crying.
No, you got us at the wrong time. Too much is happening.
All right, James.
Are we done? We're at the end.
All right, let's give them a big round of applause. Yay!
Yeah, we stuck it through, my boy. We stuck it through.
James, welcome to womanhood.
Thank you.
I went up to 30. I went up to 30.
50.
I went up to 30. I don't want to hear nothing from any of you.
Yo, you're strong.
What was my highest?
30 out of 50.
Mine was 35.
20. Man said 20.
Yeah.
70.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I feel like mine was connected to like critical.
I am more of a woman than you are.
Yes.
Hey, this is the conversations we need the guys to be having.
Ongazongitshela mina. Period lami lingishaya ikithi. Wena. Ungazongiphetela. Ngene taxi uyorenga sana.
Imagine a taxi driver with this machine.
You never make it.
Yeah, short. Hey! Ningangnyanyisi nguba period.
Kiss him. He's on the hot water bottle.
and it comes out the engine.
It's the water from the taxi.
Yo, man. But yeah, let's get this petition signed, guys.
Please.
Let's end period poverty. But I think, if anything, most importantly, as men, let's start having conversations with other men.
Yes.
Men who are in households with other men, as in younger brothers, siblings, whatnot. Let's educate our kids to let them know that there's nothing wrong. This is something that their sisters are going to go through, their cousins are going to go through. And as men, let's better arm them to make them comfortable when it happens. You know, let's not be the idiot who takes out their pads and starts running around the class going, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
It's a red robot. But I'm coming full second.
No one was pointing fingers. But let's rather prepare a generation of youngsters that know how to comfortably look after women during that time in terms of getting them what they need. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think let's get involved. All the details will be shared. Please let's sign this petition. We're going after 50,000. After that, we're going after 100,000 signatures. And let's get the right people to have the right conversations. And let's end period poverty in our lifetime.
Nice.
Period.
And that's on her.
And that is on her.
As a former offender, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't have
Sometimes you must experience with your skin.
I didn't have the information.
intensity.
Are you still strapped on?
Yo, my
We can unstrap, no?
Yeah.
You see, yours is sitting on 6
I don't
packs
trust
there.
Constance.
That's why you are coping nicely.
Oh, yours was traveling.
But your period,
yours has more cushion.
Yes, your period pain has to go through a waiting period before it gets to where.
Guys, you know, we're not doing our gender any justice. Because do you think women do this to each other? When I get to an unknown girl, so a period like is not as painful. That's what we're doing to each other right now.
No, for real.
But
we're comparing body structures.
Here we are being funny here. We're going to come here and be correct here. We're being funny here. This is a joke.
Guys, I think it affects you badly no matter what your genetic buildup is. I think someone like who's a man that you think Dwayne the John.
Dwayne the John
Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the John.
When your brain and your mouth, they move different speeds. Yo.
Brain and what?
The mouth. Because you have a big mouth.
See how discombobulated you are after those brains? How we feel. It is traumatic.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie. I I'm traumatized.
And it's exhausting.
Yeah, I'm in pain. My thigh even got in pain.
I'm
But it
tired.
happens.
Like,
Those are normal. Welcome.
Sure. I know.
Yeah, on behalf of all women, plus Farieda, we get it.
So now woman.
We get it. You're one of the boys.
No, I mean
Can do
woman.
a pain like this once a month by yourself.
While someone says my head looks like a mango seed.
Have you ever done a
period simulation
podcast during your period?
All the time.
What do you
Well,
mean?
not all the time, every month.
Yes, yeah.
Every time we shoot that I'm on my period.
All the time.
No,
Not
man.
every Wednesday. 4:10. Tutu. Into yao.
To answer your question, Sandre, yes.
And we don't
You just
even
wouldn't
notice.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, Shandrizi, what's been happening outside the streets, man? Now that we're back to our normal selves.
What's been happening out of this is actually a big story this morning. ANELE, did you hear what happened with ANELE?
Which ANELE?
Thing, since we have to stay on Jane's just misbehaving. So basically, she got into a Uber. And she got into an Uber Black. I mean, it's ANELE.
It's ANELE. Come on, dogs.
And
she can't be in an Uber Go. Keep it.
And as you know, on Uber Black, there's a section that you can tick to be like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to sit in the Uber and go to my place.
That's why you choose Black, so you can select your temperature because we know Uber Blacks have aircon. You can select conversation. You can select.
My bros are always talking there.
You can select the preference.
No, you can select the preference conversation, temperature. So that when you come into the Uber, you find it at a certain temperature.
Yeah.
Music as well.
Music.
And if you need help with your luggage.
Yes.
Because an Uber Black driver must come out and help
put
you
it,
with your
yeah.
luggage.
Wow.
That's the
Uber
extra.
Go, you are sitting where the luggage should go.
The perks. But it's nice. It's Cape Town also.
And you
So, I
sit in
mean,
front.
everything is so close by.
Yeah.
So yes, ANELE is in an Uber Black living her best life.
She's in the Uber and she doesn't want to talk, and the driver insists on talking, and she's like, I don't want to talk. And this guy literally says to her, this is Africa, and if you continue with this behavior, we will grape you. That's what he said.
What?
That's what he said. And then
He said the R word to her live.
Live, bro. And I mean, in that situation, you're so scared as a woman. Like you're alone. You're scared. So she started pretending that she's on IG Live, but also just like recording the conversation. And as soon as she got to her destination, she started shouting him, and he just had like no remorse and just continued driving and didn't act like nothing was going to happen to him. That's what happened. I don't know if it was this morning or last night that it happened.
Who is this guy? We need to find him.
Well, she got his number plate, I
She
think.
got his number plate.
And his identity because he's on the Uber app,
Yes,
right?
and his identity, which is on the Uber app. But she can't release his identity. I mean, that's against the Poppy Act.
Sure.
So she is going to go lay a charge against him.
But Uber knows who he is because they gave him the job.
Yes.
I mean, it has nothing to do with it because a pig is a pig. It doesn't matter where the pig comes from.
True.
Is he from here?
I don't know.
Well,
the
update.
accent-
The update.
There's an
is-
update.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's already pressing charges.
Please.
Yes.
So that they can go grape him where he's going.
Yeah, she says she's gonna press charges today. So to make sure this animal is off the streets.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
bro.
scary.
Already Uber is supposed to be a safe thing for our women to take, right? So
Yes.
if my wife is out with her friends having a good time, I don't want her to drive. I don't want her to even if it's just 2 glasses of wine, I don't want her driving. I'd feel safer with her in an Uber, especially an Uber because Uber doesn't have these.
Oh, you would
I don't want to say the B word because they are running a
Have
business.
you ever been picked up with that one where someone else comes around the corner walking? My brother, don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed. The car's coming next month. I've paid the deposit.
No.
Get on my back.
Bro, the B one,
on my back.
once I was at Kitchener's and I ordered, they said he arrived. The guy was in the bar with me.
What the hell?
Are you ready to go?
Literally, bro. Literally. We finished our drinks and we left.
Yeah, they had to. He was in the vicinity.
No, it's wild.
No,
So the B1 in Cape Town. When I used to smoke like cigarettes
Yeah.
or Then that guy, he smelled cigarettes when he came in. Then he's like, guys, you smoke? He's like, yeah. He's like, give me one. We can all smoke. I'm with 4 other smokers in the car. We open the windows.
Just smoke.
Every man for his wife.
She was.
No, guys. So for me, like, I don't know, man. I want to know that my woman is safe. I want to know that if I can't pick up my child from school, that I can order, especially when I order Uber Black.
Yes.
I mean, that's the safest one.
Yeah, also in the Uber Black, like in the Uber Black, I don't want the bro to talk, my bro. Some of us, we don't go in BMs every day.
And Mercedes and Audis.
And all
Yeah.
that. Bro, I'm in a Mercedes. Let me enjoy, my brother. Let me touch things, like leave me alone. Now you're talking about something that I don't want to talk about. You understand? And it should be, another thing that I don't like is guys, like when a guy is saying, like when they believe in themselves to be friendly and then they expect another person to get it, like, no, bruh, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with this. Then I'm like, yo, this is something wrong with it.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just being friendly.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a talk show radio host. I talk for a living. When I get in here, I don't want to talk. I probably did a ton of talking where I come from. And where I'm going to do a lot of talking. Right? That's what people also don't understand is that in transit is my downtime.
Yeah.
Right? As an ANELE, wherever I was talking. Whether I was at home, I was talking to my child, I was talking to the nanny, I was talking to this. When I'm with people in a social setting, I've been talking, entertaining, making jokes. When I get into the Uber, I just want to keep quiet. I want to think. I'm probably strategizing or planning for the next thing that I'm heading to. Hence, I selected not to drive.
Yeah.
Well, why do you want?
Do you understand?
I could have gotten a car.
Because if you order Uber Black, chances are you have a car.
Yes.
That's
Like
so
you are
true.
well
I've never
off.
thought about that.
No, bro. But and also, I don't like these safety precautions, and it's sad, but you kind of have to do them. I've always said to like my wife, like when you get into an Uber, even if you don't get on a call with me, but always phone and pretend like you're coming to me. So that the guy hears the conversation. Or, hey babe, I'm in the Uber, I'll be home just now. So that he knows where this person is going. There's a man waiting on the other side.
It's funny you say that. There's actually a TikToker that does that, where he
a
pretends
voiceover, yes.
and he does is like, ladies, play this in a car when you get in an Uber. So then he has this thick voice. Hey baby, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
Don't let him take too long
dope.
with you. Yeah, and he makes TikTok like a.
But what if the Uber driver also has TikTok? Then it's like, aha.
I know that sound.
You're in trouble now.
But you see those precautions. Even when you're getting a delivery, right? Even when you're getting your Uber Eats or whatever delivery, even when opening the door, you must act like someone else is in there with you.
Yes.
Like, no, I'm just getting the food at the door. Hey.
Yes.
So that person realizes that this person is not alone. It's sad that we have to discuss these safety precautions, but
I noticed when you just brought that up, I noticed how if I'm speaking to an Uber driver or like an Uber Eats person and he's a guy, and I say to him, hey, can you please drive in and give him directions? It's usually like such a lollygag for him to get there. I pass the phone. So Mphuthi, I'm at the door. Easy, simple. Sometimes you just need to hear a man's voice to shake things up. But we also need to know that it's such a weird thing to live by.
Yeah.
Like it's not a thing that's normal. You can't keep having to have this pseudo man in your house to protect you from the possibility of this Uber driver or Uber Eats driver trying to come into your house.
Pseudo man.
Yeah, fake man.
But guys, unfortunately, this is the current climate of the country that we're living in. Things are slightly getting better. Big shout out to our Minister in Police, Mr. Mhlongo. Crime stats are down.
Yeah.
Crime stats are down.
Yeah.
No.
Everywhere.
Yeah, murders are down, rapes are down. There's a lot of, we're not where we want to be, but it's working. Yeah, so I love the fact that we're seeing people who were put in the right positions, doing the right jobs. All I just want to hear from Peter Goerenveld is that prisons have become full. schools now, like Oaks are speaking in Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Like,
when a prison,
no one has, speak Afrikaans.
Yeah,
bedtime, nap time, gym. If you don't gym, solitary confinement.
Yeah.
And the prison warders, they mustn't give them batons, they must give them shambok.
Good. So
But it must be
the thin one.
It must be pre-94 in there.
They must go to church, they must go to class. We must get qualified people when they come out.
Please.
Speaking, twanging.
Yeah.
How's it act? Yo, just did my stretch, 20 years, brother. Played rugby on the inside.
Long as you had. Long as you had inside.
It's so crazy that crime stats, and it's true what you say, crime stats are down, but except for KwaZulu-Natal, there's this thing out there.
It's NK. They must deal with the NK.
They're doing numbers out there.
It's going down.
In KwaZulu-Natal.
KwaZulu-Natal, like murder rate.
But that's because Zulu is the #1 language of crime.
Yeah, you can't rob. You can't rob.
Have you ever been robbed in Pedi?
Never.
When I left phone, I'm
Why are you laughing? It must be scary, man. Why are you laughing?
Tsitsi, please rob us in Pedi. If you're a Pedi robber, what would you say to us?
We don't rob. We scam.
No.
We're not hand-to-hand combat, no.
What would you say? Because scammers love saying a last word to their victims.
What would be your
signature?
What do you mean?
Like your Pedi signature.
Yeah, your
like,
Pedi.
got you?
What do you mean? No.
What would be your Pedi catchphrase? You know, like Zorro would leave a Z.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Quishish.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been quishished.
I don't know what to say, bro. I'll say shit.
Now you're going to mislead people. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the person's going to be like, leave Sheba alone.
Yeah.
I would be
It has
so
happened.
scared. Eventually, it has happened.
Yes.
That is like God telling you it is done.
Yes.
And in Setswana?
Yeah.
What would you say?
But you know,
now you see me, now you don't.
Tswana people are also like nice scammers.
Yeah.
We don't really need to
talking to
scam,
people.
you know.
Though.
We have platinum minds and stuff. But
Because they talk fast.
And the Muslims?
We don't do those things.
No,
hey, I don't want to say it because we'll get cancelled.
Yeah.
You know the last. You know the last saying before detonation.
Sorry. That one you'll do.
Which one? Yeah, Bismillah.
Oh, that's nice.
Bismillah.
That's the job.
It's a nice restaurant in Fort
Yo,
Spec.
so nice.
Bismillah.
I don't have a crime body in. I don't have a crime.
Bone in your body.
Yeah, never.
You are the criminal.
Whoever's editing this video, please, can we go back to an episode where Tsitsi said he used to commit crime with his cousins?
Yo.
So at that moment when Tsitsi says,
but it's
I don't have a crime
I can't
body.
repent.
You said you don't have it in your voice.
Not even
Man, my cousin used to rob people, you know.
I used to do that, but I'm done.
Oh, get it off your chest.
Jail. No, but even jail, it's not a prison. It's called a correctional
service.
facility.
And that's what I want our prisons to be, guys.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, I really don't know. I'm passionate about this. But in prison, bro, we should be using our prisoners to do jobs that South Africans can't do. Like in America, the prisoners make number plates, they make lighters.
Oh, wow.
They fill potholes. They do things that... Because we're paying for them to be there, right?
Yeah.
We feed them. There's electricity because you can't have a prison with load shedding. You know what I mean? Otherwise,
escaping.
back out. So there's so many things that we do for them that they should be doing for us as a thingy back. And also, it should be a correctional service. A prison shouldn't feel like a bunch of oaks planning their next heist when they get out.
Yeah.
It should be a strict... I was watching something so scary. Prisoners of El Salvador.
I saw that. Those guys are like this all the time. all the time. I was like, oh no, what have they done?
Those oaks stay in their cell, bruh. Even their diet is programmed in such a way that they don't have protein. They only eat beans.
Yeah.
They only eat
They just look
pasta,
like frail
rice.
tattooed
They
men.
frail tattooed oaks. They dress in white.
Chained at the legs.
They don't leave their cells. They're in there for 23 hours a day.
And
they
you
can
didn't do
exercise
it.
once a week for an hour. So in the courtyard, back in the cell.
Yo, that would be horrible.
Their families are never allowed to see them again.
They're in there for their life.
They're in there for the rest of their life.
For their life.
But if we could, it doesn't have to be that strict. Because if you look at like what Elon and Trump are doing to correct the wrongs of corruption in America, we need that kind of thing for our... Bro, we have a lot of people in prison in South Africa that need to be rehabilitated, right? So I feel like we need to get into that space. The same way we are fighting crime and doing well, we need to reform our prisoners, bruh, and give them direction. You know what I mean?
But the problem is the police, bruh. Now imagine they gave you as a cop 50 prisoners. They said, go close potholes. You have them covered. Now one of the prisoners sees her, if I run very fast, I can make it for a long enough.
No, but you must chain gang it. So when they're working on the thing, everyone must be in a chain and you must be working
bro,
in
but
a
then
chain.
that's like slavery stuff, bro.
No, man.
Do you know why they don't do that with South Africa?
You are like, you committed a crime, bro.
But that's human rights. You can't...
You don't have a right when you committed a crime and you've infringed on other people's rights. Hey, I don't care. You've infringed on someone's rights for the
It's not in the Constitution.
It's not in the Constitution.
In this country, that will not fly.
Okay.
A prisoner, the West prisoner has the right to life.
Yes.
So that means you can't infringe on their life. So you can't enslave them.
And I feel like they must categorize prisoners as well. Murderers must stay with murderers.
Yeah.
Rapists must stay with rapists.
No, but
I agree.
Do you know why that won't work, taking prisoners out too? The problem is most of the prisoners in SA, they're already working outside. So now if we get them to fix potholes, it's easier to identify these people. Because now we see them every day
I
fixing
see what
potholes.
you're saying.
But now when they're in there, they basically become anonymous workers for whatever job they need them to do. So when they go outside, it's even difficult to get a sketch of this person because it's been 15 years of no one seeing this face. And this face is in prison technically.
It's like
for the last 50 years.
Okay.
But when he goes out and he does potholes and whatnot,
and
there's a higher chance of this face being familiar and being caught out when there's a thing happening.
I hear you. All right. Last thing before we take, because I see a lot of us have a lot on our chest. A follower of mine sent me a DM and she started with the usual. I don't usually do this, but...
Go ahead.
Again. No, but...
Another thing.
I don't usually do this, but...
She hit me with a, I don't usually do this, but... and it's here somewhere. It's from Candace. Candace_M. Unati Candace. She says, hello, Pops. I hope you're well. I'm so sorry to bother you. I never thought I would ever be the one writing this type of message, but here I am. I'm a student at the University of Stellenbosch, and as you may have seen, many of us are facing once again the problem of our fees not being paid. I myself am a second-year student, and my fees from the whole of last year have not been paid. I'm not asking for money or any monetary assistance, but I'm asking that once again you please raise awareness of the situation on the podcast episode next week with the hopes that maybe it will reach the right people. I'm working a full-time job right now, hoping that the little bit of money I make can make a big difference, because all Stellenbosch University officials tell us is their hands are tied. Or to sit back and wait until they deregister us or we are unable to graduate. Please, all I ask is for a conversation around this matter. Again, I pray it reaches the right people. Thank you.
Damn, is this NSFAS?
Yeah.
Amongst other people, yes.
Yeah. It's like a whole conglomerate of people.
It's been ongoing for the last couple of years, actually. That whole situation.
Wasn't there a brewer that was caught stealing 16 million from NSFAS and doing baby reveals and
yeah.
buying
I
his
actually
chicken
know that
Range
guy.
Rover?
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently MacG also knows the guy.
He used to be a dancer.
How did he get NSFAS money?
How did he get that job?
He worked at KPMG.
Oh.
So he was wiring money. And then while the money is happening, he's buying himself a nice car, going into Stain City to buy a house. Then he bought his baby mama a push gift and they revealed it a helicopter.
Yes.
In the midst of lockdown.
I did a video on that guy.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Fidelis.
Yes.
Fidelis. He was a pop and lock and that.
I was eating hearts.
So you see when we see someone like that get caught for scamming on that level, now we're starting to see the effects of something like that. Even the shame, that poor girl, but I feel like they did her very hard. But I mean, she was wrong. The one who also got an NSFAS over.
Oh yeah, in her account, and she was like,
iPhone, what? She got a harsher punishment than most politicians get for stealing way more. And she didn't chow a lot. She just got a few iPhones and some meals. But again, we see the impact of what that does, right? I'm not too clued up about exactly what's happening, but what can having the right conversations do, and with whom should these right conversations be had with?
Because like those solutions often just work for one person. Like if you give a bursary, it's not going to solve the actual issue, because the actual issue is like it's something that has been carrying on since Fees Must Fall.
Yeah, but Fees Must Fall, we got behind it. Like we all got behind. Didn't you leave because they hit you with tear gas?
No. I was a fighter. I'm a struggle hero in the Fees Must Fall fight.
Yeah, but we were all part of it, right? We all marched. I remember Loiso Gola and myself were in Cape Town, and we bought water and bananas for the protesters, to keep the fuel going.
Yeah.
But we got involved wherever we were, I remember AKA was also part of the march.
He was at Wits, yeah.
As a country, we all got involved and we marched and we protested because we knew what was happening to
But also
kids.
remember that when you're fighting a system, like you see when you fight, and I guess maybe like in apartheid, they were fighting something that had a resistance, which means that if you have a resistance, that means that there's a thing that you are fighting for. Now, these ones, it's like even if you fight, right, you have to, first of all, you have to schedule a protest. You have to apply and say, guys, today we are going to protest. Then those guys they'll escort police just so that you guys are safe and protesting. That is not a grievance. There's no grievances in these things. So it's like people become victims of things that don't have solutions. So even if these people fight, now we say, okay, raise awareness. Then one student gets a bursary. They stop complaining, just like how privilege works. But the problem is like it's a systematic thing that needs to be changed on a level that can even involve like a cleaner. Like it could be like that it could start from the cleaner of a certain office in government, where it's like from the cleaner to the next person, to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. This is the entire system that's messing up NSFAS.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I see what you're saying. But
Yes.
the problem is it doesn't stem from there.
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying I'm just making an example.
Yes, because not most of the time. So the crisis that South Africa is facing now is because of budget cuts. So essentially, you can attribute it to the domino effect of corruption, people stealing money in different aspects of the financial sector of the government. But now to try and cover up everything to say this is how the country operates this year or during this next term, they have to move money around. So now they have to cut budgets for 1, 2, 3, which results in understaffing and what. So now if a university is not getting the 3 billion that they were promised every year, now they're getting 1.5 billion. Trust me, they're going to have to let go of staff. Yes, the ministers do get increases, but
But it's
like
not
the core of the
not a
problem.
place to complain. We are talking about possible solutions, Matthew.
Yes.
It's not his fault. He's white. He's white.
It's not a place of complaining. Yeah.
Expenses. Cut down on the ministers. But the figures
Matthew, you don't have a mic. You must talk.
You know that thing you
Matthew's
said
saying.
there
Okay,
about
Matthew's saying that we must cut expenses. That's what he's suggesting.
Yeah, but okay, fine. We cut expenses, but the problem is not expenses right now. It's debt. So the problem is not money coming or the money we're going to spend. It's the money this whole government owes. Remember, we also borrowed money during COVID and whatnot.
Yeah.
So all of these things have an impact, and they result basically in the government making a decision because the country needs to operate. It needs to go forward. When they make decisions, schools also have to make decisions. Your varsities, your high schools, everyone has to make a decision. Now we can't afford to pay teachers more than 20K. Every teacher has to be 15. The other teachers are going, I'm not going to stay for this amount. So it's just a,
Yeah, this is a serious issue, and it also feels like it's going too many possibilities. Look, at the end of the day, kids need money to go to school, bro. Sure. I don't care about what debt we got into COVID. Kids need money now. Because if we need money, if they say Beyonce is coming here and we need FNB, that money will pop up. It'll show up. Yeah, it will show up very fast. So, kids need money for school. Can we sort it out? Even if it means we must stop building something for a year. Because all these tenders where you hear someone stole 600 million is because we can pause those projects and pump it so that kids can go to school.
Switch off Nelson Mandela Bridge at night.
Or this is even a simpler solution. If you can see a child is coming from a struggling background, let them study for free. What is so difficult? And let the
Jacob Zuma tried to do that before he left, but they shut him down.
Bro, I don't think that's so difficult to do. If you see where children are coming from and you're like, okay, cool, bro, you can pay so much. There's
a way for us to have free education in this country.
There is.
But and Jacob Zuma had figured it out. Free.
Everybody. Your teacher knowing that you are here for free.
Free. Let me tell you about my home country where I have land. In Denmark, right? In Denmark, not only is education free. Let me tell you about Denmark, okay? Let me tell you about my fatherland. In Denmark, right? There's SA's debt on the screen there. That's how much we are in debt.
What is that, trillions?
Yeah, but 4.5 trillion. Don't worry, Elon is on his way. He's gonna get there. He'll sort it out.
This is his bill.
So in Denmark, schools are free. Every school in Denmark is on a private school level. When you perform as a student, the government rewards your school. So if you're a top performing student and you get between these kind of marks, the government gives your school an extra 200,000. So it's in the best interest of a school for each of its students to perform well because they make more money with you guys performing. Then you go to varsity. In varsity, you get paid a salary to be in varsity because you need to survive, right? You need money for clothing, for food. They provide you with shelter, all that stuff, but you also need just money to survive. So on top of getting an education, you get paid to go to school. Imagine we had that here. Imagine our kids, and I'm talking from kid level, imagine they knew that they get rewarded for doing well at school. Imagine what kind of parents we would have if parents knew that if Smangaliso does well this month, we're going to need 2,000 at the end of the month.
With my child doing homework.
I'm making more.
But here's the thing. That is possible, bro. That would be amazing. But it's going to sound terrible, ne? The powers that be in SA, unfortunately, what happens to be white people, do not dream of seeing so many black people with such opportunities and access.
Amen. And that's
so at the core of it, those people who have the power to make that happen, this
see
is
the
not
potential.
their dream.
Because then those ones will grow up and take their things.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, and that's the truth, because there's a growing sensation where these people are understanding that they are just 1 point something % of the population and they don't want to die out. and they are doing everything in their power to make sure that white people live on. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, the only thing that's wrong, you want to be in charge. You want to stay in charge.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We're also part of the problem, though.
We are.
Because we praise the zero to hero story way too much. We've got a president who's never finished school. We've got rappers who've never finished school. With everyone who's made something of themselves in this country has to come from that sad story. As soon as things are
you can't be a winner.
you
can't win. You can't win and say, me, I'm winning.
And I've always been winning.
I've always been winning because there's a privilege.
You need to come with that story.
Pops told us last year that his father's white.
Lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Me and my white dad struggled as well, just so you know.
He struggled to prove you were
He
his
was
child.
marginalized for the color of his skin in this country. He couldn't get a job. That's why he works in Denmark now.
I'm sure.
It's a true story.
This is a foolproof story.
Ooh.
This one. I know it is a true story.
I know.
Shame, man. It's not nice.
Hey.
Did you hear it there?
Faintly.
Anyway, let's finish our thing. Well said, Tabiso. I love that point. I love
What
it.
point was that?
The point of them wanting to be in charge, not wanting to see black people succeed.
Maybe let's do a piano
make
pulse
it faint.
fight. You went somewhere where you didn't invite us.
You are now. Why?
Yeah. We are beds of a feather who bleed together.
No, we can't cloud on the leaves.
So the fight can happen now.
life. Strange fruit.
You was strange. Low-hanging fruit.
Hanging. Blood on their leaves.
please.
I just want to clear my underpants.
I'd like to remain anonymous. I'd like to send a shout out to Mpho, killing it in the game, the best comedian in SA, hands down.
Love you,
I'd
bro.
like to send a shout out to Tsitsi. Tsitsi, man, I feel like you are me, man. I get you and I like how you think. And it's finally refreshing to see someone who is free thinking as you are and is, I don't know how to put this, but yeah, who's crazy as you are on TV. And, you know, I feel like you represent us, the people who think like you do, but who cannot put it into words.
Weirdos.
Shout out to Mrs. Farieda. She's been killing it. I know it's quite, I know Mpho and Tsitsi can be a handful, but you've been managing well. Shout out to you and you've been doing your thing. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for representing the Muslims and the ladies well. Shout out to Shanre, man. You might be, behind the scenes, but you're an important piece of the puzzle. You do your work well, and yeah,
Thank you, bro.
You're one of the best. And shout out to Makora Tuleve, Jaya, Makora, you're doing it, man. Tabi, so you're one of the illest, man, and he's so wise. It's so mind blowing how wise you are, because you just see the comedy like most of the time, but you're actually a wise dude. I've listened to how you talk and how you address certain things on the get it off your chest section. So I'd like to say shout out to you guys. You're doing the most, and I don't really think that you guys have any idea of how impactful you are. So thank you for that. What I want to get off my chest is that I'm a 23-year-old boy. I've been to university, but then, guys, I failed a couple of modules, and you know how NSFAS is. So I've been home now for last year and this year also because I couldn't appeal in time. Now, what happened was that I'm in a serious relationship with this girl I'm seeing. We've been together for 4 years. She's been my high school girlfriend since matric. Now, at home, because of because of I failed at university, now they've kind of shifted the blame to her because of that. It's because you're in this relationship with this girl. And lately, I asked them if she could visit me now. Like, I feel like we've reached a stage of our relationship where maybe we can feel free to sleep over at each other's cribs. But you know how black parents are. They're telling you, school.
Rightfully so.
And I'm not saying that I want to make her wife of yet, but I just want to take things to the next level so that, I can get to know her more as compared to just seeing her in random places or like restaurants and stuff. So I was wanting your advice, guys, on what to do and how should I approach the situation with my family.
Get in there, Farieda. Get in there.
I want to know what level is get to know, because you've been dating for 4 years.
He wants to do the spam some dope.
The deed. So he can get to know her further. He doesn't know her right now.
Intimately.
Or in an intimate.
Yes.
I'm telling you for the last 4 years.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I didn't, okay.
There was a lot of judgment. There was a lot of judgment in that tone, Tabiso.
He
said you were wise.
Actually, maybe Tabiso.
No. Finish, Farieda. Finish.
He wants to know how to approach it to his parents. Is that what the question was? How to bring up taking his relationship to the next level, seeing as they blamed her for him failing. I don't think it's possible. I think finish school.
Yes.
I have a very manly response to this thing. So Tabiso, you go.
This brr wants to take a
He wants a
girlfriend to his family.
sleepover. He wants a sleepover, but they are saying that he's failed because of the relationship he's in with her. So they've shifted the blame to his own abilities, to her being the distraction. And now he wants to take the relationship to the next level.
Aya
bor.
Sheba di book, my boy.
But I know as right as that is,
how possible
is your life, man?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to now rush things and introduce someone to your family.
Let's stop promoting Buslap Tiger Dom and calling it life. Yo, my guy, you're 23 years old. You're a grown-ass man, dog. If you're not in school, go get a job. Go get a job. Go get your own place to stay. Don't bring girls to your parents' house, dog.
It's wild.
You're not paying bills. You're not contributing here. You want to now bring girls. You want to take your relationship to the next level in your mother and your father's house. No, man. Go do that in your own place, right? So it's either you go to school and finish school because that's what the people who give you shelter have agreed with you on. Fetsa skolo, then you can do what you want. So, yeah, you can do whatever you want. But now you have failed in school, you are outside of school. The reason why we said you are failing, now you want to bring that reason to come stay here. Then you're going to impregnate the reason. Then the reason is going to need damages money. You don't have a job, you don't have an education. Now we must find 10,000 for you to pay damages for the reason. Because you wanted to take your relationship to the next level in our house. Our woman, get a job, go get your own place to stay, and then you know what? You can do whatever you want. Bro.
All the time.
You have been an adult for 4 years now. Since you've met her, you've been an adult. Make some adult decisions, dog. Next voice note. Sure.
Good man.
I was watching the episode where you guys had Mukellings, and he said that he was in Matric in 2020, and I was also doing Matric, and I still vividly remember how traumatic that experience was and how it impacted my results, and to a point whereby I had to upgrade my maths mark. Like, okay, let me be honest. I sucked at maths. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, I upgraded and my results were good, but I also took another year, which means I had 2 years after high school, which is weird when you get into university and you realize how young these kids are and how careless they are. And I just feel so old. Like, I'm always in class. And also I always feel like I don't have time to play, and that is so much pressure. But another thing is, now this year, I am not doing my last year. And I know that people who I was in matric with graduated last year, and the second batch is gonna graduate. And even next year, other kids are gonna graduate, and I'm still in varsity. That is honestly hard. And as much as I am happy for people, but now it's just like, I wish it could be me. Like, guys, it's so traumatic. I don't know. Like,
traumatic.
And it's
trauma.
It puts pressure on you because you know you can't fail. You don't have time to spare. So that's just what I wanted to get off my chest, man. I don't know, guys.
Man. Talk, because I've got manly advice.
Yo.
Let's go.
Father of the house is here.
No, I think you must. I think you must say it first.
Give it.
I think you must say it first.
Do I have to say it first?
Yeah.
Say it.
Yo, man. First of all, stop putting this time limit thing on yourself. Oh, I need to be done at this age, and people don't pay your bills. People have nothing to do with your life, bro. Now we're putting so much emphasis on people. Oh, the ones who in grade 8 are gonna find me in varsity. So what? Doctors are in varsity for 6-7 years, bruh. So you can start high school and find the matric you were in school with at the same varsity while they're studying medicine. Who's gonna know what you were studying there? Why are you worried about what people think, bro? Go and study what you need to study. And if you fail, that's a part of life. Fail forward. Failing is normal. I failed at varsity for my 2-3 years. I was on my third year, I was doing economics 1A still. There's nothing wrong with. There's nothing.
That was
So stubborn.
That's an excuse. Even the teachers are asking for your CV. Like,
No, we got a piece job for you. The librarian needs an assistant there.
No, but okay, also the use of language, right?
Can I?
Wait, let me finish my point. Also the use of language. This is so traumatic. Guys, there's nothing wrong. Me, when I get my money right, my dream is to go back to school. Right? I would love to go and study what I'm passionate about. Give myself 3 years, knowing very well that I don't have to financially worry about nothing. If I get to a point where I have what I consider financial freedom, my dream is to go back to school. And there's nothing wrong with me being a 38-year-old or a 41-year-old at school. My sister did her degree at Vega in her mid-30s. DJ Cleo.
Just passed the degree.
Do you know what I mean?
now.
There's nothing wrong in going to... There's no age limit at varsity.
Yeah.
Varsity is not designed for young people. That's a misconception. Varsity is designed for anyone who wants to further their education. So F what people think about where you are at what point in your life. We're not running the same race at the same pace.
Yo, bro, a friend of mine's mother, graduated. I'm just going to say this. A friend of mine's mother graduated at 58, and she just the other day completed a degree. And
Nothing
she's so happy.
wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that.
Listen to what I'm saying now. Nothing wrong with what you guys are saying at all. Nothing wrong. So, mainly advice. The one of the biggest problems about the way we think is that we don't allow people to feel when it's certain things. Because I guess maybe we come from a place where we can't afford for a child to feel certain things, you know. So like, if a child feels like they don't want to go to school,
It's not
something that we can understand in this household, because that is not something that we can afford. But I feel like sometimes we get to the point at which we don't allow people to feel certain things, you know. Even when you're in school with a bunch of like people that are older than you, you feel it. You it's not something that, and I love the way that she speaks, because when people laugh at themselves, for me, it's when I know that you're being the most honest. That's why I know when you say something that sounds traumatic to yourself, when you say, yo, I have no option but to die. Like, it's kind of funny, right?
That's Tsitsi's trauma. That's traumatized. Tsitsi knowing he's gonna die one day traumatizes him.
Yeah, but like,
maybe I should just beat it to it. What if I die before it dies me?
You get what I'm saying? So like, I feel like yes, sometimes it is great to know that you're not defined by your circumstances, you're not defined by your age, but these are real feelings in the world. Like the first guy and this lady over here, like I feel like those things are we can't afford to have those thoughts, yes, but these are real feelings and these are real things that people go through. And I think if we can navigate those things and deal with them in a way that is empathetic, then you get rid of those problems you never have to deal with someone who feels like that because they don't feel it in the first place. The reason why somebody would go to the point of sending a voice note is because maybe they feel like they're a cul-de-sac or something like that. And that's all I'm saying is that I feel like sometimes when people send these things, it's like, yes, they're not saying that they are at the crossroads of something big. They're just saying, this is how I feel. I'm getting it off my chest,
So it's a normal feeling. I think it's a normal feeling to feel like you're left behind. I think everybody feels that at some point in their life. I mean, just the other day I felt like, I still don't have. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing my best. And that's all I can do.
But it's your journey. I mean, you're always going to feel like that forever because when you look around, I mean, even at Pops' level at comedy, you can just look, Trevor. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, I'll never get there. I mean, even Dave Chappelle looks and says, the legend of Richard Pryor, I will never be that. You will never, ever, basically outfeel that feeling.
I think she just wants to, so now that we've all said this, I think she just wants to know it's normal. What you're feeling is normal.
It's normal.
There's nothing abnormal about it.
It's normal.
I think what you need to overcome is looking at other people's journeys and feeling like you should have caught up or you should be there. You're there now. You're in this place now. Just be in that place. Just be in that place and know that when you put the work in that you have been doing, you're going to succeed. There's no time limit on getting anywhere. At any time you can get there. And so long as you do it before you die, you've achieved everything.
Yep.
No time limit. So there's no time limit there's no time limit for this race, right? But also, I think more to Pops' point, her perspective is maybe a little bit slightly off tune. Because there's a thing in this country, right, where we do matric results, right? And people don't see their names on the thing.
And they kill themselves.
Because they can't read properly.
Even
because the name was in the paper. The name was in the paper. They killed themselves by mistake.
No!
Yes, but that is
funny though, bro.
That is horrible.
And that is a typical example of your perspective being slightly off.
Yeah.
Because if you were to truly analyze that situation of when we announce the guys who made it and the guys who don't, it's not to celebrate the guys. I know that's what we do. We celebrate the matriculants. But that is the moment that makes our leaders. That's the moment that makes the next superstar. That's the moment that the people who fail, from that day on, our eyes are on them. Not because they failed, but because...
What are they going to do now?
These guys are the ones who couldn't fit into the system that is played out for them, that is presented to them. They don't fit the mold of what the system is looking for. What are you going to be in life if you're not part of this system? And all those guys who failed before, all those guys who've never made it, all those guys have shown us repeatedly throughout time that you can be more than what this system was preparing you for. You could fail. This person goes and works and becomes an accountant and whatnot, but that's a ceiling. And this guy is the guy who's going to start the company that's going to hire the accountant. The guy who failed. So that's the perspective shift that I think Pops was trying to present to this girl or this lady. To say, yes, you might feel like you're getting left behind. You might feel like others are graduating. That thing is it just means they got through that system quicker than you. It doesn't mean those are the last people the system is taking. Even if the system doesn't take you, there's such a big world out there that you can still make something out of yourself, even if you just ended at grade 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's move on to our next thing. But yeah, to that lady, bro, like, just It's okay. We acknowledge it, but it's okay. It's okay. Just get used to the idea of failing. You're going to fail for the rest of your life. You're going to fail as an adult. You're going to fail as a partner. You're going to fail as a mother. Failing is normal. You're gonna be the oldest person in the room one day. You might leave Vasti and become the youngest person where you work. Get used to it. Don't send a voice note 5 years and hi guys, it's me again. You know I'm the youngest one. Yeah, at Old Mutual, whatever you expect, it's Old Mutual. Anyway,
Matthew. Guys thinking you fat.
Yes, that's
Matthew. Hi guys, I would like to stay anonymous.
Thank you.
Hi, Farieda, Pops, Tsitsi, Tabiso, Shanri. So what I would like to get off my chest is, so there's this girl, me and her dated, I think, last year, in the middle of the year, around June or around May. So me and this girl dated, but we broke up. So towards the end of the year, December, me and her tried to kick it again, but we just stopped communicating. So she recently got back into my life. And I'm not sure if I should get back together with her or what, because she's put me through a lot while at the same time being the happiest while I was with her. Because when we broke up, I was miserable, but I am not sure if we should continue or I should just let go of her. But I feel like I should continue because she's everything I had, dog. It's like, I was wondering if you guys could give me some advice if I should continue or not. Thank you.
Yo, I'm gonna end with manly advice. So you guys go.
This one needs manly advice. And this one immediately.
She's my everything.
I know this one. This one needs manly advice, yo. This one needs a man next to him, yo.
Wow. Yo, bro. No, let it go. You were together from May. You broke up in December, and now she's back in your life. What do you think she was doing in December? Why do you think there wasn't? You conveniently broke up
during
December. Now that the year's back in full swing, stability is needed again. Don't be stupid.
And she dates you after Mampara month. Yes, after February.
So that she knows I'm walking into softness.
She came for Valentine.
Yes.
No, bro.
But this Bruce said, wait,
no.
She's my everything. Bro.
Yes.
Everything.
You know why he said that? Because to him, she was probably like the girl he's always wanted. Like, she's probably a great human being. She's probably gorgeous. She probably ticks a lot of his boxes. But as he said as well in his voice note, that she has put him through hell. So she has shown him flames. Bro, if someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Don't come now and come, no, she's rehabilitated, she's fine, because we are in February. No, dog, we're in February. Let December 2025 roll up again.
You'll be miserable.
My brother,
again.
goodbye.
Don't date your type. Never ever date your type.
My guy, there's 4, billion women. Find another one, bro. Yes, please.
And you got 17 opportunities.
I'm telling you, don't date your type, right?
And when And when she put you through a lot, bro, that's when one day you take her back, you come home, you find your clothes burning.
On to the next one. Next voice note. That's the last note. Yeah, my dog.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, that guy irritated me.
Your type.
He said that she was his
everything.
He was miserable.
She was my everything.
He was miserable.
His voice was breaking. She put me through a lot.
Because he thought about it and he was like,
hell.
So what he did was he answered his own question. He said, I'm going to get back together with her. Sometimes you need to take yourself to the water to drink and see there's a snake in there. Sometimes just, no. There's no amount at that point, there's no amount of advice I can give you to say help. It's not going to work. You need to go see or let her break you down again. Down to your ankle caps.
Again? No, that's the only way you learn. Your clothes need to go on fire.
Yes.
No, it happens, Tsitsi.
No, here's my advice.
And Chandra said the same thing.
Type.
It doesn't matter what type it is.
Let me tell you why.
No.
Okay, can I explain why I say don't date your type?
Yes.
Because your type Wamunyaka, you want her, you know? Anything that she does, you look, when you find your type, you find this thing called unconditional love. You understand? Then now you're just, every day, when you're throwing love, throwing love, every day, this is my type. This is what I wished for when I was born. I said, God, I want a yellow bone like this one. Shut up, you understand? Every day you are loving. When you find one that's not your type, you go with the brain.
No, but
you go with the brain, bro.
Anyway, we can.
Wait, Chandra, you were the one that said that the toxic ones are always the nicest.
Yes.
So that voice break in that man's voice is that.
Yes.
Because the ones that put you through the most, so delicious.
Woo.
But
that's what I said.
That's what I'm saying is that it's your type. But like Farieda said, we can tell you all we want, bro. But if you can take everything we say and pretend to hear us. But the only way for you to learn is to go back in there and let that snake bite you again.
Sure.
You see, you're right, but that's when it's a normal human being. From what this bro is saying, this doesn't track as a normal thinking person. He's too involved with this person who keeps doing whatever they're doing. My problem is, we'll say this, ne? And this person will soon run out of patience. So now she's coming back and she's my everything. He'll go back again. Again, is gonna break it. She's gonna break the heart.
Psychopaths.
Yes.
This is how you
Before
find
you
out,
know it,
this guy, what? Because I came back, we said, sorry, you beat me again. I came back, said, you beat me again. Now you have a child with another person.
Now,
Hey, I've been
you
raising
see.
a child who's not mine.
Eventually, people will die.
That's what I'm saying. We're also breeding psychopaths at the same time.
Yes. That's true. So that's why I'm saying this bro shouldn't even go back.
No,
It's ridiculous.
No, he's adamant. For him to say, I'm gonna go back, means, hey guys, there's a psycho girl I love, my type, my everything. I was miserable when she said, down with the boy, but she's back. He said she got back. The door was open. If you are that miserable, you wouldn't even dare. You wouldn't even dare consider someone taking you through hell again. So for you to know, I want to know, is this the end or not? Test yourself. God will give you a long rope to yourself.
Yeah, my problem is God will give the rope, this bro will hang the girl.
No. No. No.
Damn, Tavi.
No.
Or you guys think it just happens out of nowhere? It's just very random. It's just a person who feels murdery today.
You're right.
When you are 4 days in an ANC t-shirt, I'm telling you, get there to the point.
Yo, man.
Where you want to know.
But before we go, right? I think a lot of this also stems from misconception, right? And it brings me back to the conversation that we're having about dads with pads. I think the conversation around dads with pads is also like, as a society, we have a misconception about what this time means. So we've got a little bit of a special preview movie trailer nyana that we'd like to play for you that kind of speaks to the stigma that surrounds this time of the month. So without further ado, lights, camera, and
action.
That's what I'm talking about, Farieda.
Segue.
Papa, I could say what you say, Mara. I think it got the pure thing.
Hey,
And
that
all
guy.
he wanted to do was help.
That's all he wanted to do.
All he wanted to do was help.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But again, that's the misconception.
Yeah.
But yo, to the cheese babies, to the cheese gang, let's start having conversations like this more frequently with each other. If we can set up some of these choking stations, let's choke our friends. Please. Let's choke our bosses.
Hey, favorito. Hey, my brain is somewhere.
That's for pets. Hold on. Tsitsi, man. Shocking.
He's
Shocking.
thinking of the actual murder.
No, not that. You're a nerd. Sis, man. You're disgusting.
Sorry,
this is
bro.
not Zanzu.
You know what Zanzu showed me? The average of South Africa is not big.
Yeah, I know. On that note, cheese babies, it's been a great episode. We love you guys. Nina and Ngotolo. Bye.
Let's go. Bye.
Honestly, he didn't say anything else. Oh, what did he?
To all the fathers, to all the brothers, to all the
Period.